Hello and welcome back. Or, if you were here from the first half, you were here, you were gone for 2 seconds, and we're back anyway. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, EX Area Shadowverse Evolved podcast, we usually split the episode into two halves. The first half is over on Chris Different Fights channel, where we talk about the Japanese news, the Japanese events, everything that's going on in the Japanese edition of the game. And on this half, on my channel, we talk about the English edition stuff. So if you haven't listened to the Japanese stuff yet, you should check it out because it's getting more and more relevant for the English side anyway, because the gap is shortening from 12 to 6 months.
Yep.
But for actual current events that are happening right now in English, this is where you want to be. It's pretty exciting stuff, Chris. I've been playing the game a lot recently, actually.
Yeah, you have.
Before we get into the news and our main topic, which is going to be the Showdown decks, I just wanted to talk, banter a little bit about this. I'm going to my first ever BCS this weekend to compete.
Yeah,
my first ever.
Congrats! Finally, I remember pestering you about this a long time ago. I was like, "You got to go to BCS, man. You got to experience it." But he's finally doing it.
I was looking at the flights, so this BCS Kuala Lumpur, and I was looking at the flights from Jakarta to Kuala Lumpur the other day, and it was like half the price that it usually is. And I'm like, oh, screw it, let's do it. So
We'll go.
it's pretty exciting. Really excited to go there, compete in Shadowverse Evolve in a major for the first time, see all the folks. I'm pretty sure Kai and Derek from WCC are going to be there. Yep. I know a lot of Indonesian folks are coming over as well, so super excited to take part. Man. Getting kind of nervous though.
That's gonna be good. Like the best part of BCS is always, like, in my opinion, the days around the event, because it's like, the night before everyone's like playtesting, but also like going out for food, like getting drinks, like all that kind of stuff, and then after that as well, before everyone goes back, or like the nights in between day 1 and 2, usually also like people tend to just like goof around. So it's really fun. I always really enjoy all like the little tidbits around the event, especially in Europe, because travel is so easy in Europe. So we go by train, or we go, like usually travel with a group, or like carpool and whatnot. And it's like the experience of like just traveling together and just messing around in the hotel is always really fun. That's like a lot of my like high school and early university day memories are literally just like a bunch of BCS trips. So
it's
I hope
weird
you enjoy
because,
it.
Like,
BCS is a good time.
I never grew up with that kind of thing. Like I played digital card games only for the longest time, and now I've like fallen in love with the social aspect of it, which is really cool.
I liked your post on Twitter the other day. That was very nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's just true. Like I look forward to going to locals every week and seeing the boys, testing out my new wacky experiments. That inevitably I go, X and 2 and go like, okay, well, that didn't work out.
That was
just play Kagero again.
Died to Kagero again.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun. So I'm really excited about that. And also putting the cart before the horse here. But the week after that, I'm also competing in Grand Showdown Indonesia, which is pretty exciting too. So lots going on for me in the Shadowverse Evolve world. And I mean, just in general, let's just go into the news, shall we? And talk. Yeah,
we have a lot to catch up on since the last episode was a while ago. And they've made a lot of announcements since then.
I guess I should say that for people who are just watching this episode as well. Yeah, we know that the last EX area was 4 months ago. Worlds Beyond came out. Okay, I was busy, but it's okay. We're back.
We were both fairly busy, either commentating or making content, or both. So let's do some catch up on what's been going on in the English scene and what's coming up. So let's go through it. We have
World's Reaver's Descent and Dominion of Darkness. The combined set came out. So if you guys didn't know, the gap between English edition and Japanese edition was about 12 months, but they're shortening it with an accelerated release on combined sets. And we did open boxes of these, so if you want to check out the box opening, you can go to KRIS'S channel, Red Zone Rogue's channel, or my channel. And it does seem like the ratios are definitely improved, thankfully, for these combined sets. I think usually you get like 4 legendaries ish. I think I got 6 and an SL from each box this time around.
Total.
So so pretty good. And also the chase pull rates are obviously higher as well. So pretty exciting stuff. The release tournament, you get the Changing Cherub PR if you get a champion, or the
this is ending the day we record this.
And it's today. We are actually recording this today. Yeah. And then starting from tomorrow, you get a PR Calgary, which I think is actually better. So that's actually pretty good.
Honestly, this is going to be used
played a lot in Abyss. Yeah. So pretty exciting. Yes. Actually, sneak peek. By the time this podcast goes up, my box opening will probably already be up by now.
But, same here.
I actually have it here. The Umamusume EX crossover set coming out very soon.
I actually have the deck in Japanese as well.
Yeah, right. It's December 19th. I also want to say, sneak peek, I did film a sneak preview match of EX crossover set in the studio So that's happening on my channel very soon as well, if you're looking forward to that. And I think it's a great opportunity to get people into the game because Umamusume blew up huge in English since the last time it was in Evolve, man.
I heard like you apparently cannot find boxes of the original Umamusume Evolve set anywhere. Like it's a collector's item now.
Yeah, I mean that's the power of the English release of Umamusume, man. Now everybody knows how beautiful these horse girls are, and I've known multiple people like literally get excited and like ask me, hey, how do I get an Umamusume deck for Evolve? I want to jump in when it comes out. So cool that because last time in the original crossover set we had before, way back in the day, like even before set 3 or after set 3, something like that, way back in the early days of Shadowverse Evolve, Umamusume wasn't out in English yet, so a lot of the wider global audience wasn't aware of it yet. But now I think this is gonna be hecka stonks, is what I gotta say about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
And the cards are they're super strong. So if you guys didn't know, it's a mini booster, as you can see from the size. So everything in this is a gold or legend, but it basically supplements the cards from the previous crossover set in a big way. So definitely worth picking up. So
I think
very cool. And that's happening on December 19th.
Get the product page up here real quick so you guys can see what's actually coming up in here.
And I believe as well, so you got the legends, gold, so it's all legends and golds, right? And then there's also the alt rares and sign rares as well in this, which are pretty exciting. So SPs.
And this is English exclusive. It's so huge.
That's what I was just going to say. There's an English exclusive carton topper, just like there was for the swimsuit case sets, where you could get like the swimsuit Albert and stuff. But this time around, there's no
zones.
In the swimsuit one, there was like borders that have card zones in it. No, this time it's full art, which I do prefer. And they look really, really gorgeous. I was able to in the studio shoot I did that I'm teasing right now, perhaps to an excessive degree, just to really get the audience anticipated. I did get to see this in person, one of the card and topper playmats in person. It looks really
this
good,
one's really. I think this is the best one, at least for me.
That's the one that's in the video, by the way.
Nice,
exciting
so
stuff.
Good. So it's
very cool.
Lots of arts as well, of course, as usual. The pre-evolve and evolved arts are different. Things like Gentle Dawn. I really like Gentle Dawn in general, so really cool.
Rest in peace, by the way. But she is immortalized in this.
I think
so. Very, very cool.
You wanna guess why I like specifically this Gentle Donna art?
Is it because you like the color scheme?
Close enough. It's Galmi's artist.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. I thought you were just a big Gentle Donna fan, because there was that story as well where she was the only one who like rebuffed Gold Ship back in the day.
Yeah. I do like Gentle Donna too,
cool.
But or like the Ojo-sama types in general, I tend to like. But yeah, her artist, the artist of this, specifically her cards, is pretty sure it's none other than the GL, who is the artist of Galmu. So
I mean, I can see it. So
yeah, right. It's like when you look at the way the especially the colors are and the lighting is done, it's very similar to a lot of their other arts, because they also did like PRC and stuff like that.
Oh, that makes sense. And then there's as you see, the SPs that are signed by the horses themselves, and by the horses I mean by the voice actors as the horses, which is pretty fun. So they
give a horse a pen and just like do this. And the horse said nay.
It is pretty amazing, and as a person who's actually played with these cards, some of these are really, really fun and really powerful too. So generally worth picking up. So again, that comes out December 19th, and again, all golds and legendaries. So it's a pretty interesting opening experience, because each box only has 8 packs, and I believe each only has 3 cards.
I think I just had it open just now. Sorry, let me get back to the window. It was 4 or 3. It's 4 cards.
Yeah, 4 cards. There you go. So it's a pretty interesting opening experience, but every single card is a heater, so there's like no filler in this. So
it's very nice.
Look forward to it. Yeah. All right. Next up this is exciting, because in January 23rd, we got the combined Banquet of Dreams and Trial of the Omens in one set. So that's Edge of Paradise base set, as well as the Omen of Storms base set. So Festive is coming into the game with this, as well as open support from BPO5, which is amazing. And we also get box topper leaders in this, so you can get the Milteo, which is pretty incredible. And yeah, we're getting all these beautiful SPs as well. I recently tweeted that Paris Lee's SP is the most beautiful card I've ever seen in my life. So,
It is very nice.
It's
I like the Merlin
yeah,
a lot too.
the Merlin's really sick too. So genuinely super high value cards supporting old archetypes as well. Galmu being a thing here, your favorite.
Yes, I'm literally.
And
I'm so annoying. All I
festive
ever do is talk about Galmu.
The festive stuff is pretty scary because I think Itsurugi is good basically forever, and also GMon is really strong in this. And
yes, and Loot Sword. We just talked about my part is very very powerful as well.
So you can look forward to that January 23rd. That is after this current Showdown series, but it is before a lot of the BCSs of early next year. So it is a meta that you have to look out for. So keep in mind for that. It's really interesting too. A lot of decks in this meta, I believe, do run 3 of the new Maribane. And because you do that, you have to run 3 of the old Maribane. So
yeah, like either Maribane or Gilnelis, like they're both going to be like the neutrals in this set are going to be so good. So definitely pick them up quickly.
For sure. And then we also had the September
Grand Showdowns.
4 Grand Showdown, so it's already passed, but pretty cool. The pricing for this time around, and this is Series 6 as well. That is actually this is the same pricing as the one I'm competing in December. So that's the one I was looking for. I really, really want to get top 32 for that Wings of Lust because I know that it gets good later on, very much so, and I think the art is gorgeous. But as you know, Grand Showdown happens every quarter, 1 per region, and they have an entrance fee. But for exchanging the entrance fee, you get a supply box just for participating, which is pretty amazing.
And a playmat.
And a playmat, yep, and even an alt art Leod here, which is actually pretty important for all the sword mains out there.
Yep.
So, yeah,
very
really cool.
Sword-coded participation prizes.
I think it is worth the entry fee. I know for some people it's prohibitive, especially in regions like my region, Indonesia. So I understand that aspect as well.
Yeah.
But I think the merch you do get in exchange is legitimately pretty dang good. Like for example, in the previous Grand Showdown I took part in, let me just get it for you. I literally have it here. In Singapore, got this Zalgenia deck box.
Whoa, absolutely so nice.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I was checking the third-party seller websites, and this goes for quite significantly more than what I paid for it at the time. So
okay, we take those.
That's pretty cool. I'm not selling it though. I'm keeping it, but you know what I mean. So generally, I think it's worth it. But I do understand some of the qualms, especially since BCS is free, so it's a bit of a departure from the norm. But I think it is pretty cool to try this kind of format out. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of BCS, you also have, of course, that's happening right now, and a lot of them have already passed. But basically, for Evolve, if you top cut, you get the Teachings of Creation Juno alt art, and then top 8, you get the mat, and then very importantly, top 4 is Dimension Shift, which is really, really important. But I was going to say
border.
Yeah, and the champion is the Bunny and Baron Spectre duo PR, which is just unreal. So also to recap, the champion gets a sponsored invite. Second and third in BCS gets an unsponsored invite, and winner of Grand Showdown also gets an unsponsored invite. So all these events are really, really important if you're looking to compete in Worlds in May. So
yeah, and they even say on the website this artwork is exclusive to English.
And I love that. On the last episode, we covered the producer's letter, right?
Yeah, and from since then KMR actually stepped down from Cygames, right, because of health reasons. That was also one of the announcements.
It's a bit of a shame, but I think his legacy is carrying forward here because he did mention that he wanted to keep bringing more English exclusive stuff to our regions. So this is even though he's not here anymore, the Juno alt art being English exclusive only, I think is going to be the envy of many a JP player, which is nice.
That's for sure. Yeah, Juno's popular.
Yeah. All right. Very.
So that was the initial announcements. They also pre-restricted planetary fracture. Thank God.
Yeah, I think you took a hiatus during this meta, didn't you?
Yes, I literally. The current English meta I did not play at all in Japan because every deck was just 3 planetary fracture and just blowing up each other's boards. This card, if you don't know what it does, 8 cost, banishes each card in the field and in the EX area, and each player banishes top 10 of their deck. So just like a really heavy control meta where you just kept everybody decked each other out. It wasn't very fun.
So in English, it's limited to 1, right? And that changes the meta a lot. So the meta in English is a lot more aggressive slanted. For example, I think generally people agree Sekka is probably B-diff right now.
That makes sense. That was supposed to be the B-diff initially.
And then Wasteland Sword and Kagero not far behind. But I was looking through, my following list, and Wib's current world champion was like, Planetary Fracture is ruining my life, even limited to one. So it's like, man, that's tough. Still a very strong card for controlling base decks, especially if you want to play something a little bit that requires setup. Like if you're playing Vincent, for example, in the set, you could run Planetary Fracture in this. But yeah, because of the limit, the meta has become a lot more aggressive, which is pretty interesting. So it's one of those, I guess, not unintended, but interesting consequences of having foresight of the Japanese meta, but at the same time our ban list is different, so you end up getting a completely different environment, which is pretty cool. So the current meta, I would say, is an interesting one, and the tier 2 is very wide. I think like a lot of different Abyss decks are making it into tier 2, like Departed Abyss as well as Draconic Duelist. It's just that the top dogs are the aggressive guys because there's no Control doesn't have this, nuke board button like they did back in the JP meta, like they used to.
So I'm happy for you guys. Honestly, it's like it's going to be a way better experience, especially with BCS. Like it'd be so demoralizing if the entire BCS season was just like triple Planetary Fracture. Like even if it's just until end of January. But this was a very good pre-ban in my opinion. So thank God.
100%.
Thank God.
And you literally just have to give props, man, because technically pre-banning something like that does lower the value of the product, but people will buy more product if the game is fun. So
exactly. That's the important part.
Big props. All right. Also, we have the Banquet of Dreams Trial of the Omens release tournaments happening for that combined set. The champion gets a PR Stay in Paradise, which is, as we mentioned earlier on KRIS'S side, every of these themed expansions tend to have like a really cheap card that tutors a follower with the same trait as the expansion. So there you go. This is the festive one. So pretty cool and pretty important. And then from February 7, you get the super legendary Ardent Torch, Chris.
Yeah, I got my Japanese copies. I have my Japanese copies, and we do have the new. This is when they started doing the. Oh no. Was this promo? No, I think this promo wasn't the SL border yet. It was the last one to not have the SL border, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. It was right before. That Ardent Torch is beautiful. And with the Omen set coming out supporting the it's a dragon deck, so I'm gonna have to play it. I'm gonna do my best to win that, but wish me luck.
Yeah, dude. It's worth it. Oh my god, another set on my birthday.
That's right. Happy birthday, Chris. You get BP16 in English and you get Asphalt in Japanese. So.
Let's go.
And you know what to spend your birthday money on. So if you guys didn't know, New World Genesis is the tie-in set with Worlds Beyond. Obama giving himself the award. Shadowverse is collaborating with Shadowverse. And we also get an SP Olivia, which is pretty cool, and an outfit we've never seen her in before. There you go.
Original to Evolve, which is nice.
That's right.
You can also now say ready and right behind your Greya to your opponent.
Yeah, very cool. And Zirconia as well, so very cool. And this is a big deal. This is the expansion that introduces the Super Evolution mechanic to Shadowverse Evolve. So it's a little different to how Super Evolution works in Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. In Evolve, you can only play it turn 6 going later for players going second, and turn 7 going later for players going first, which is similar to the digital version. But in this game, you can only Super Evolve once per game. When you super evolve a follower, it activates their evolve abilities, and if they have any, their super evolve abilities, and also their stats go up by +1/+1 on top of whatever their evolve form already has. So, yeah, it's a pretty powerful once per game thing. We did mention on KRIS'S side some of the effects that you might expect. For example, Burn Knight has super evolve gain 5 health, which is like a huge, recovery that you can do.
It's like Shenlong back in the day.
Yeah, it's like Shenlong, but you can only do it once per game. So. But that's super good. And also a lot of the new Tokyo cards that are coming out soon have super evolve, add a special token spell to your EX area that you can't get any other way. So this basically just allows it increases sort of design space for a once per game super powerful ability that you can activate. And I do like the flexibility of it. Like even if it doesn't have a super evolve ability, maybe you just need the extra stat in a really, really dire pinch. That's also a thing you can do. But pretty cool.
Very nice. So that is Super Evolve, and English will have 2 exclusive box topper sleeves that Japan does not actually have, I believe.
Yeah, and these are the arts from the exchange ticket alt arts from Worlds Beyond, and you actually get to see them in person on a sleeve now, and
nice.
Pretty sick. The fact that it's a box topper too. The box topper sleeves tend to give you packs of 10, which is perfect for an Evolve deck. So there you go.
Yeah,
would love to get my hands on these. So.
Trying to get these, I think, especially Cerberus. I really like this art, so very nice that this
it's
is
cute, right? Yeah,
being made into merch.
You know, the Dimension Climb one is psychological damage to your opponent too, and you're all up to local.
You can taste it digitally and physically.
Yep. New World Genesis release tournaments are pretty cool because the champion actually gets a Super Evolution Point foil version with one of the key arts from Shadowverse.
This is like the release celebration art, I think, right? For when Worlds Beyond came out?
I believe so. Yeah, before the game even came out. And you know, just for participating, you also get the Apollo, which is good. It's a good card. We talked about it on KRIS'S side yet again. Some decks are playing this just because it's a board clear that also goes face sometimes. So
helps you deal with aggro decks, especially Forest. This is a really good anti-Forest card.
And it's also part of the downfall of Token Sword too, which is nice.
Yeah,
yeah, pretty good.
That is unfortunately the case.
And this is our main topic for today. So we'll talk about this more in depth later. But basically, what you need to know is that in March, it's the perfect way to get into Shadowverse Evolve if you are a returning player or like a lapsed player or you're a new player entirely. On March 20th, they're releasing a starter deck for each class. They are $20, I believe, and they are insane value, like absurd value, every single one. Dude. And we will talk about the lists in detail in the main topic section. But basically, you can also get a kit of all of them that comes with 12 booster packs, 7 promo ding-dongs. That's so funny.
I'm not sure if it's all ding-dongs or if it's like other promos too, but...
yeah, that's interesting. And also 1 rubber playmat of the Draitsen art that we had earlier as well for
this was
for
a tournament exclusive for Worlds Beyond in Japan. Like, I think this was like Hokkaido exclusive or something, I think.
Yeah.
So
and we just get it from getting this kit. It's pretty amazing. And also, if you get the starter decks, you can redeem an emblem in Worlds Beyond itself, but it is only limited to the first 8,000 redemptions. So go get your starter deck fast, I suppose. Yeah. And if you do the demo session, you can get a special alt art Super Evolution point as well, which is pretty cool. And a deck case and sleeves. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I haven't shown the designs for these yet, but that's very nice.
Yeah. So once again, these are coming out on March 20th. They're super good for lapsed players as well as new players. And it's really important that they did this, I think, because a lot of people I know were a little concerned about the accelerated release schedule. The combined sets was a little heavy on the wallet for people. So having a one-stop shop product you can pick up and basically immediately catch up is just a fantastic way to get people back into the game, and honestly pretty necessary. So I'm glad that they locked in for this one.
Like they did these in Japan too, and we were talking about in my part, somebody took the Forest one unedited, just took the deck as it is to a major tournament and got like top 8 or top 4 or something like that with it. So you can literally just go unedited, just buy this and go. Like this line here is true. Like they're perfect gateway or supplementary product for beginners, veterans, or even pros, because they have full of meta-defining cards and they really cook for these. So we'll take a look at the deck
We'll
list.
talk about the list, in detail in the main topic, and you'll see just how insane value these are. But moving on for now, we also get the Idolmaster EX set announced for English as well in April. So that's that's before Worlds still. So a lot of these cards are still going to be really relevant in the competitive series this year. So that's very exciting. I think the key card in the Idolmaster set is the Forest card that pulls Anastasia from the previous Idolmaster set. That's a very scary card. So
spot the art that's drawn by Galmi's artist.
Is it the left one?
Yeah. It's just the coloring style, really. It's the way they draw colors and shade, especially shading, like the way shadows and sun are drawn is like very, very like typical of them, I guess.
I didn't realize it with the Gentle Dawn of it. Yeah, now that you bring it up.
7/7 GL. You can look them up.
And then of course we also have Convergent Destinies coming out in May of next year, I should say.
Yeah.
Is that before Worlds or
that's after Worlds?
Double check. I think it is after. Yeah.
It's after. It's like 2 weeks after.
Interesting. So we are going to be playing in the Idolmaster meta, I suppose, for Worlds in 2026. So pretty exciting stuff. I wonder if they're going to do any pre-restrictions for some of the sets as well, because we don't know. English ban list is different from Japanese ban list, so maybe the meta will be a little different. But in general, still a good idea to take a look at the decks that topped on the Japanese side and adjust to your liking. So
yeah, so IMAS will be actually 1 week before English Worlds, I think. So it's make sure if you're trying to play IMAS or trying to play Forest, make sure you pick up your stuff fast before you depart for Japan if you're qualifying for Worlds.
100%.
Otherwise, it'll be that's gonna be pretty interesting Worlds meta though. It's gonna be Showdown decks plus New World Genesis plus IMAS. So Burnite. It's gonna be basically Burnite format.
Yeah.
Burnite Forest, Loot Sword. Yeah. That's likely to be the best decks there.
And we also have the Grand Showdown locations for December, and I will be playing in this. So wish me luck.
Yeah.
December 14th at Kujiku Hobby Shop. That's just across the road from my usual locals at Dragoons in Alam Sutra. So, yeah, exciting stuff. I hope that I can make top 32 at least is my goal.
Yeah.
Should be doable.
NA1 is in New York, in Brooklyn. And then the EU one is in the UK. In Wakefield. I don't think I've ever been to Wakefield.
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, it's cool. Basically, like just to recap again, it's every quarter, every region gets one. So this is the one that's for December. Very exciting stuff. We also got the Lunar New Year shop tournaments, Year of the Horse, and we see the beautiful steed. It's actually pretty fitting PR for this set. And a relevant one too.
Token, dude.
And you also get a Bushinabi Flare, which is pretty sick. So,
gallop into a prosperous year.
It's funny because that is a relevant token too for a long time. So like a Wasteland's just good. So yeah, you can flex on people with that. And then here's super exciting news. The Bushido Championship Series, of course, Worlds, as we mentioned, happening in early May. And these are the prizes. Top 8, you get Melvi, Princess Switch, Alt Art, Hot Stomp. Top 4, another copy. And participation, you get that as well as all of this stuff. A storage box, a rubber mat, a deck holder, and card sleeves for Sekka, fan favorite character too. So this is super worth and a worthy reward for people who made it all the way there.
And the winner gets a special winner's promo again, just like last year, with no actual text. It's just the prize card of the advanced Sekka. So
and it's a gorgeous 1 of 1. So very, very valuable there.
And you get a free ticket to Daivangasai the next day.
Yeah.
So make sure you join that.
And it's pretty cool because the venue this year, they already announced it on the site. It's the TFT hall that's literally right across the road from Big Site.
It's right next to Big Site, yeah. So it's going to be literally just like a 10-minute walk away.
Yeah, very nice. It's very, very
this year, which was like other side of Tokyo.
Yeah, very convenient this year for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we talk about event results?
Yes, let's take a look. We have, I guess we'll quickly just look at a Grand Showdown. This was at the end of September, as you said, and it was basically the Vanguard meta, but you can see here, this was the NA one, where first place was Brian Sun, second place was Floyd Pele, and Spencer Freeman was third, with Brian playing Abyss. This is Bats, 2-cost Bats, I guess.
Yep.
And then the second place was, Kairo. Even with Vortex at 1, still dominating.
Ruining my life, dude. This deck is ruining my life.
Oh, it's a great time, man. And then Spellchain was in third with a lovely new Pulsefire Assault promo as well. I love the Evolve deck. Just only what you need. We're not trying to hide any tech here. Just only
it's kind of crazy too, because like I feel like Earthright was super, super strong, but there's always Spellchain like devotees for sure. Yeah. One of my friends is a huge Spellchain guy who always plays Spellchain at every locals. He has 2 versions. He has the real one that he uses if he wants to win, and he has the onion one when he wants to
the onion patches.
That's pretty good. So yeah, Spellchain definitely got its loyal fans for sure.
It does, yeah. And then in La France, we have Hiram Lodge got first place. Look at this esports freaking picture. Crazy.
Goodness, yeah. Sponsored.
Then Nayel and Athis, second and third place with Vanguard. And would you look at that, first place is also Vanguard, baby. Let's go.
Kagero in first. Okay, let me guess. Kagero in second.
Oh, it's Kagero again.
And then
all right.
What's in third? Can you guess?
What's Drive Point doing in the main deck? Hello.
Yeah, what the heck? And it's Kagero in third. Let's go.
It looks like, I guess maybe their API broke or something. They got some of the evolve cards in the main deck.
Yeah, it should be in the yeah.
So,
but yeah, this Kagura is ruining my life. And
let's take a look.
It's crazy that it's still good too. So many months later. Yeah, but
Australia. We have Gel. Oh, there's Shion in the back. That's a Vanguard character. Hold up. Could this be something? Second and third, 427 and William.
Okay.
Hey, would you look at that? It's Kagero in first place. And would you look at it's Kagero in second place. And would you look at
it's Kagero in third. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I love it. I like that we have like the top 3 pictures. It's quite nice for these. Running Maelstrom, pretty cool.
I am displeased by the by this outcome.
Well, hey man, BCS started up in October. Most of the events have been happening in November as well. And we're gonna have some of the more recent results. But here's the first one from Rosemont, which happened on the first weekend of October. And look, it's not Kagero, it's Earthright.
Yeah, so the good news is that Kagero has died down a little bit. It's still really, really good, but it's died down a little bit, which is nice. Earthright, they limited the Gingerbread House, as you know. So what they've done instead is that they're using this new card, Arcanist, the 3 cost next to Caridwen there on the left side. What's his name? Artistic Arcanist. That's it. And he's really cool. He's got Rush, Bane, and Drain, and he also can activate any amount of times per turn as long as you have Earth Sigils to give another follower on your field Rush, Bane, and Drain. Super huge swings because you can just give your Faust Rush, Bane, and Drain, and suddenly you're healing for an absurd amount of health.
True.
And, no Gingerbread House required. And also on the Evolve, he even removes an enemy follower too. So
very well-rounded.
Really strong card that this deck got, and was able to push it into tier 1 briefly as well. I think right now it fell back down probably to around the tier 2 level. But yeah, Arcanist was a huge pickup for this deck, especially
the whole deck for $20 in March.
True. And then next up we have Wasteland Sword. Huge winner of the Rivale set. Of course, Not is good basically forever. Oh my gosh, they're playing the SP.
They're playing the SP. I can't believe it.
I think this SP is like $900 right now.
It's about the same in Japan.
So you search your deck for a 1-cost card, put it into your EX area, and then shuffle. Usually you'd put the Not's Henchman, which is able to, just draw a card, and Not's in play, so it costs 0. So you just play it and you draw. Which is really, really strong as a tempo play. You get a 3/5 and a 2/2, and you draw a card. And then you also get to box an opponent with the Not effect, which is a mechanic that's only for Not. It's a keyword that's only for Not, which I think is very, very, fitting for her as a Titan of Rivale.
Her fingers and goodbye.
Yep. So you basically stun an enemy follower, and it loses all effects too, which is kind of crazy. So
very strong keyword.
Very, very strong. Also, interestingly, this deck runs the Idolmaster card. Because there's so many 1-drops in this, you get to banish 2 1-cost cards from your cemetery and activate 2 effects. And this is super strong. You either draw a card, you can destroy an enemy follower, you can deal 2. All of these effects are good for an aggro-based deck. And you just get the effect active from playing your deck normally anyway, because you play a lot of 1-cost in this deck. So there you go. Exactly. And then, of course, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Baron and Bunny. Probably the strongest card in the deck. You evolve it, and you usually just evolve it for the Val Getaway car. And then Val Getaway car, if you maneuver it, it's got Storm, and it draws you a card. And if you have Baron and Bunny, it doesn't cost anything to maneuver it if you just engage Baron and Bunny. But if you don't have Baron and Bunny, you do have to pay 1, and you have to engage 2 things. So a little bit more expensive. But because the deck generates so much board and so many tokens, it ends up still being pretty okay. So there you go.
So it's been very tearing up the playing field, and you can see this is also plays Not, but it's a completely different deck because this is Spartacus.
I have no idea what this even is. Well, coming out of left field with a Spartacus Princess deck?
This was actually winning in Japan during Vanguard meta.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. What is it all about?
So Spartacus is the important card. He's a 5-cost. That's a start of end phase. Discard any number of cards and draw that many cards plus 1. So if you discard 6, you draw 7, right? And if there's 1 card or less in your deck, you win the game. So the idea of this is that you still use the good old Alter Plane Arbiter that lets you mill top 5, and he essentially will do AoE damage, and then he can get back. You declare you choose 3 cards with different names in your cemetery that are like the same number of play points cost, and add them back to your hand. So You used to use this with Abyss. 2-cost Abyss used to use this with the 2-cost. You declare 2 basically, but Sword uses it with 1 because the Vanguard set gave you a bunch of good 1-drops. That you already, as you can see, like you had a lot of good 1-drops to begin with. So this whole deck, everything is 1-drops except for Arbiter, Not, and Spartacus. So you have Barkle, which is a 1-cost 0/1 that has Ward and draws you a card. You have the Margle, which is a 2/2 that ditches a royal to draw 1. So this also helps you draw cards because you're trying to deck yourself out. You have Mirubiru that reveals a Royal Paladin from hand and draws a card. So everything draws cards, right? And then you have Isolt, which is a 1-cost quick that lets you either deal 2 damage or ditch a Royal Paladin, deal 3 damage and heal 2. So that helps you last until you get to that point in the game too. So until now, you've had a bunch of good 1-drops to begin with, but this also helps you, you can search 1-drops with Not. Everything's Sword, so this also will search for anything. And then you basically just deck yourself out and then go into Spartacus and win the game.
That's really, really sick. And the fact that it came third in such a aggressive meta is pretty amazing too. So,
right.
Huge shout outs to the people at Rosemont. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
All
right,
right,
next up we got the Mexico City BCS. What was the results in this one?
So this is where the UI
varied.
changed up and they started listing every single player in the tournament. So you can, even if you come like 0 wins last, there's a chance we'll feature your deck list. So you get Academic Rune in just like felt like showing that.
We had an Uma player still in there. Yo, that guy's gonna be happy very soon.
So this is quite cool. You actually get to look through and see like how many wins each player has and stuff like that. So the winner was Toscano with Forest, and you can just click on the deck list and look at it. Isn't it awesome?
Yeah, that's sick.
So this is
Loxus Forest. This is our home, right? You guys remember that?
This is our home, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a very similar effect to how it was in Classic as well. You just play a bunch of amulets, and then with all of the new Wasteland stuff, you get to play a bunch of amulets like the Dutiful Steed and all that. So
yeah,
very cool.
So it's cool that it's been topping. So this event was on November 13th. So before the combined set came out, second place was Steven with A System Error Has Occurred. I don't know if that's going to be... Oh, okay.
Oh, no, we got it.
Earthright. So there you go again.
Yeah.
We talked about this earlier. And third place was Jesus.
Let me guess.
Vanguard. I wonder if this is... So there's a world champion. One of the most famous world champions in Vanguard's history is Jesus Herrera, who there was a format which, funnily enough, was dominated by Overlord in 2017. It was like Overlord and like Link Joker and stuff like that, which are like, if you're just an Evolve player, that sounds like gibberish to you. But he was a brave soul who took a stand trigger based Royal Paladin deck to the tournament and won Worlds while like flexing on everyone, and it's like the most legendary World Finals of the game's history. So I wonder if this is the same Jesus using Vanguard in Evolve.
That would be pretty funny. I know a lot of Vanguard players do play Evolve just with the Vanguard collab deck, honestly,
exactly.
whenever they get the
point of it, right?
So,
that's
yeah.
That was the way in that they were aiming for, so they got it.
They got it. And then over in Surabaya, this actually happened just a few weeks ago, and I had the opportunity to go, but I decided not to in the end. Because I had another thing at the time, which is why I'm making up for it now by going to BCS in Malaysia instead. But yeah, big shout outs to the winners of this one. This was also before.
This was the day of, or the weekend of the new set, I believe.
Yeah, I think it basically, yeah, it was very, very close to the combined set, but
yeah,
a lot of people, yeah. So yeah, Wasteland Sword, still a thing, of course. We talked about this recently as well. And then on second place, we get it's probably Earthright. Yep. See, so Earthright sort of fell off a little bit with the new combined booster, but right before it landed, people were still playing Earthright. Very much to success here. Cabra here is also known as Robbie, who actually was a Worlds player in last year's Worlds as well, so he got his qualification again through this. So congratulations to him.
We have a couple of Vanguard.
Yasuki just missed out. He's also a Worlds player from last year, playing Vanguard as well. So yeah, pretty cool.
The Vanguards are Overlords. I'm always checking to see if that's something else. There's a dragon in 8th. I'm curious what this is. This is looking to be
armed.
Armed. Exciting
stuff.
Yeah, this is the power of Fracture being restricted. All these cool decks get to live.
Mm-hmm. And then
And
this
we
is in
Austria.
Moodling at the same day as Surabaya, so over in Europe.
Damn,
Let's
there's a
see here.
lot. Damn, okay, European Evolve. 58 players, pretty good. Happy to see
That's
that.
actually pretty strong, yeah.
Yeah, especially Austria is like, a lot of people go to the Austria BCS because it's just a beautiful location, is what I heard. They never used to do Austria BCSs back when I lived in Europe, so this is this is on my bucket list, is to visit a European or like to visit an Austrian BCS. But I have a lot of friends in here. Obviously, for those that don't know, I guess I'm from Europe originally, and I lived in Europe my whole life until 3 years ago. And so I have a couple friends, Symphonis. He's a prominent player we featured him on stream, I believe, for during one of the streamed Grand Showdowns back in the day.
Yep. 100%.
So he was on Cool on Chess. Then I see, if I do miss someone that I know, I'm terribly
Spectral Designs. I know him on Twitter.
Who?
I know this person on Twitter, I think. So,
yeah, Spec is he's a Vanguard player as well that's been really into Evolve, and he's been very prominently promoting it as well. So you can see he's here with Wasteland, a very blinged out deck too, as you can see.
Goodness. And a couple of interesting decks too. Frontline Commanders in there. I don't even know. You can play that card. So there you go. Yeah.
Hado Tensei. What's Hado Tensei on? This is looking like.
Ooh, Departed. It's what the heck?
Luzin. Ooh.
I was gonna say Control Departed, but it has Luzin and Yuzuki in it.
The Kawi reprint. Got taken aback by that. I mean, this is basically just big hand rip. I mean, it's running Thundering Roar. It's running it's not running the actual whatchamacallit. Rulenai, yeah, but it is running the Luzin. It's very cool.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Super unique meta in Europe, I guess, which is pretty cool.
What was Nicolo in 8th running? This looks like
Wasteland Dragon.
Aggro.
I played this deck.
This is Aggro Dragon.
If you don't go first, you cry, but it's very powerful if you go first.
Yeah, right, because of Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So 8th was Aggro Dragon. Then we have Wasteland. Again.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty good because the combined set came out, but if Wasteland is still good, then you don't have to worry about picking up the new stuff too much.
Did the combined set come out at that time? I think it was right before. No, am I mistaken? Hold up.
Am I bugging out? I'm pretty sure that November 21st, I'm pretty sure is the week of the combined set release, or was it the week after?
Oh, it's the same day.
The same day, yeah.
So I think a lot of people just weren't able to play it. But yeah,
I guess so. Man, Flare Enix also in here. Wasn't Flare Enix? I remember him from regular Shadowverse, no?
Interesting.
Zernitra! Yo, let's go! You gotta believe her.
It's time to steal this list immediately.
There you go. This is also Control Dragon, I guess.
This is so cool. Wait, time to steal this list.
Dragon,
unironically, for real though.
Damn. All right.
That's my wife, dude.
That's your wife. It is. Very high rarity as well. Let's go Flare Enix. Yuge. Running that Chess Kuan. And then top 3 where he or actually I haven't looked at it yet. This is Wasteland Sword in 3rd with the 1 Steadfast Samurai for the extra damage. Twink Reborn, my friend Hal.
That's something you know, right?
Yeah. He's on Kagero, of course, also a prominent Vanguard player, but also been enjoying Evolve quite a bit. And Hanzi in first place with the Maelstrom Overlord list as well.
2 pretty different lists, though, to be fair, even though they're both Kagero. I think Twink Reborn was playing the Yaksha, which is really good against Wasteland Sword, being able to take out the Val Getaway card as a very cheap amulet removal. You can even get it for free off of Aleph, so that's another just like cool tech you can include. So pretty cool.
Very strong. So that was Austria. And then finally, the week after, we had Houston, which this should be full in effect. Dual sets combined.
That's right.
Look at this. We have 86 players. That's
a lot of people. It's actually pretty sick. And some names that we definitely recognize. I believe in 3rd place. Oh, we got Midwest Chief.
We saw him at Worlds.
Well. Yeah.
See what he was cooking. This is nice. You can look through everyone's list. Isn't it great? Oh, this is a familiar site from Japan.
Very strong. Very strong. Yeah. Oh, and he has the Grave Pick Corpse PR as well that you get from winning Showdown challenges at locals. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Bro is blinged
Super
out.
nice.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look at Seabass the Fishy. That's our Galmu goat. Oh, I got the Galmu leader. Natura Dragon. Of course, with the new cards.
The new Shipsbane Plesiosaurus from the combined set. Very, very powerful card for Natura Dragon.
Yep. Dude, this UI is so good. Hats off to the web dev at Bushiroad International that created this.
100%.
All right, let's take a look at the top 16.
Daniel T. Guerra? Well, that's a familiar name as well, I think.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the 16th dragon first. Probably Natura. So Natura was already out for this. You are Nam. We call Natural Mechanist Nam in these streets.
Yeah, right. I also want to say, they're playing the old Jerva. I think new Jerva is also not a bad inclusion for Natura if you can fit him in. This is an additional source of burn. Yep. This is where it starts happening. The Sekka dominance. Yep. If you guys aren't aware, the way that Sekka plays is that you banish a bunch of stuff, and then she becomes a 4 play point advanced card that is a 7/7 that deals 7 and goes 7 phase. So be very scared.
She's a 3/3, but don't let that fool you because she will use her spell. Where did it go? Resolve. That lets you choose your Sekka, give it +2/+2, and storm if you have 9 cards in your banish zone. Or you can choose a Sekka and an enemy follower, give the Sekka +2/+2, and then deal the second follower damage equal to her attack, so she can clear out a ward and then still go face.
It's up to 2, yeah. So you can pick both, so it becomes a 7/7. Pretty crazy stuff. Yeah.
Very strong. So this deck. Also, shoutouts to Elf Queen, very strong card. 2-1/2 that draws you a card in Fanfare is already very good, but on Evolve, she also can split 4 damage between 2 enemy followers. So I also love this art too. He's running Roach too. I feel like I don't remember Roach in this list in Japan.
And a huge addition, or rather a huge tool in Sekka's toolbox here is the new Spinaria, the 5-cost one, because she actually banishes from grave to summon a Keen Edge and a Mystic, so that it helps activate your Sekka advanced condition, but it also gives you Drain, which is sustain, and Mystic, which is both a ward and a draw. So it's everything you want in this kind of list. So
So as you said earlier, this is one of the most prominent decks right now in English.
Yeah, most people are saying it's probably BDIF, but I think it's definitely tier 1 if nothing else. Yeah.
There's another Departed Abyss with Blaster Dark. Let's go. Finally, Blaster Dark topped.
Blaster Dark is just good. People are playing Blaster Dark in Abyss just in general. He's a good card. Yeah.
Another Kagero. And 12th, we have a Rune.
You'll notice that a lot of Kageros are playing a 1 or 2 of Goku as well now because of the Vortex Dragon ban. This is another way to clear a board while still dealing some burn.
This is Mage Rune. This was doing quite well in Japan.
How many rapid fires are they playing? Because you can play up to 6, right?
Rapid fire 6.
Oh, he's playing all 6. Okay, that's pretty sick.
So this deck, trying to remember, because the Gios is the newest card, where he puts a mana counter when he's in the EX area, and he evolves. God, I really don't remember Gios, or she rather, I guess. Selects up to X mage spells with different names that cost 3 or less in your cemetery and puts them into EX area. X equals number of mana counters on this card. The selected spells cost 3 less to play this turn. Remove all mana counters. So basically like a huge setup card. And then I guess it's like you have big damage spells in this deck to begin with. And then this deck can also, like, it has like heal, removal, quite a lot of interesting tools overall.
Yeah, this list is pretty blinged out too. And the new Felice is a mage as well, right? So
yes, she's like a big searcher because she searches for a follower and a spell. So whenever time you play a mage card, she deals damage to any follower. So very good.
That is good.
Yep. So that was Senpai. Then 11th Pleb. We have it's looking like
Train
Departed Train Abyss.
Yep.
3 Thundering Roars. Kagero is so good as well, man. This card is crazy.
The what I love about this archetype is that it's so flexible to build. You even see some lists playing Ektar that can pull Kagero, can pull back Skeleton Dreamer as well.
Yep. Definitely seen those as well. Then we have Jesse Doan in 10th with Sword here. Oh, we just talked about it. Spartacus. This one does not. Oh, it doesn't run Not. Okay. I feel like there's no reason not to run Not when she's a searcher. Even runs one of the henchmen too.
Not to run Not.
Wow.
That's a sentence. That's a great
wait.
event.
Look at the cost distribution. It's peak. Then Raisetsu in 9th with Abyss. Is another departed list.
Yep.
Ooh, Linkstaff.
Interesting.
So Linkstaff is 3-drop that buries top card, and then on Evolve she gets to resummon a departed from cemetery.
That's really good because you get to resummon Resh, but it's a bit tough because Resh also requires to evolve that turn from summon from drop. So it's interesting, but
very good stuff. All right, then moving on, we have Gosu Neem in 8th with Haven. Is this 2-drop Haven? It is. Oh, it's Wasteland Haven, but
it's it's Drawn Haven.
Yeah,
it's everything.
I guess an earlier rendition of this deck did run the Jean engine. So this is actually correct. This is basically how this departed list looks. Linear Paladin is just such an insane card. This just came out in English now, but it's a 2-cost 1/1 that evolves for 1 that lets you look at top 4 and summon a 2-cost follower. The rest goes on bottom, and if you summon someone with ward, you heal 2. So you get
we all get chipper skippers now, huh?
Yeah. So you have this Jean, by the way, that you can summon. You have Alice, whose effect procs because she wasn't put from hand. Eagle is a storm. Rolla is also she was put on the field by an ability, so she auto evolves. So a lot of things in this deck react to that. And Selena as well is also top 4, either for Wasteland or a follower, sorry, that costs 2 or less. And they go to EX area. So it's good stuff. And Rolla gets Storm.
Yeah. That's very strong. That's what I mean. Like, the meta is so interesting because I feel like there is 1 to 3 tier 1s that everybody's got their eye on, but then the tier 2 is so wide, which is what makes these tournaments so much fun. Especially when there's like over 40, 50 plus players, then you start to see some really crazy stuff.
Yeah. This is another Sekka, a bit different though. This one's running the Salvia and Windflower. These are so annoying to play against. I don't know if you've played against them yet, but
yes, I have many different builds of Sekka because she's such a flexible win con. So I've seen a control version that uses Natura cards. I've seen the Wasteland version that people are saying is the most consistent, and then this is the Beast version, which is a super aggro version. So you can play Cheshire Cat on, and then bounce it back with Windflower, then search a Salvia plays for basically free. You play Nature's Guidance on the Salvia Panther, play it again. It's just like suddenly you're taking like 10 damage on turn 4 or something like that. So it's like really, really tough. Yeah.
Very good deck. Very, very good decks. This was Sergio Melendez in 7th, then G. Gordon in 6th here with another 2-cost. What are we calling this archetype? Like,
I don't know.
Wasteland Haven. It's not Wasteland because it's a bunch of Jeans.
But it's also
it's got Machina stuff. I just call it 2-cost Haven, basically.
Sure. It's a very interesting one. I do like the mix of tools. Tsukiyomi seeing play as well. Just outside.
Like again, she's another 2-cost or lower card that lets you just rearrange the top cards of your deck because you can play her, and then Selena looks at top 4 and tutor stuff out, so you increase your chances a little bit.
A really fun combo with the Tsukiyomi cards with the upcoming Umamusume. Not even. I think it's an existing card. You can play it with Gold Chip, and then Gold Chip can take absolute tolerance from the top and deal 15 damage. Something you can do.
I love it.
That's pretty fun. Yeah.
Paul in 5th with Dragon. Is it going to be natural? It is
going to be natural.
Dragon. I don't know. How do you feel about Natural Dragon? Of all the as much as I think we both love Dragon. It's like both of our main class for the most part. But Natra is the one Dragon deck I don't really enjoy.
It's so slow.
It's so slow. It's this very like micromanagey. You're constantly healing and counting your cards in drop, and I'm like, I like the dragon that just blows up. It's like, oh sorry, I just got a little bit too honest there for a second.
I mean, they did get a lot of great tools to set, to be fair. Like, they got the Cursed Furor, which is like a super strong card, 2 play point, deal 4, and summon a tree. And if it's overflow, you get quick on that, which is absurd.
2-drop.
The new Steel Cap Pachycephalosaurus is a very important 2-cost 2-for-1. Every deck needs this now because you're fighting against Sekka and Wasteland. So every deck needs to run a 2-cost 2-for-1er. So very important to have Steel Cap. And then also, like we said earlier, the Ship's Bane is just a huge amount of burn damage now too. I don't love this list that's all in on the Valdane only. So I do like running some stuff like, the New Jerva or whatever. Because Chris, what if you fight Rebel Against Fate and then you lose? So
Yeah. It's over, bro. Pack it up, go home.
Yeah. So I don't know. I do think it's just a really slow deck that I don't even think is particularly super strong at the moment. Because in this meta, if you're playing, I think people in the English meta are also starting to wise up to this. Any deck that's like turn 6 or later, you just play a fracture. So you either just like go super fast or you get fractured. And if Natura gets fractured, they're really sad because
it's over, dude. It's cooked.
The Shadow's corrosion gets banished. So you don't do any damage. So it's really, really tough. So I think as the English meta develops, and it's like actively developing right now, right? And people are starting to put in one of Fracture into their slower lists. I think Natura is kind of cooked, but you know, we'll see. Yeah.
Then Karate Kid in fourth, I believe, with another Departed list. Looks pretty similar to what we've seen so far here. So that was fourth and third. Zones.
Zones, a competitive player and sometimes caster as well for Shadowverse Digital. Also, world's level player for Shadowverse Evolve, amazing, and a Forest main. So I know he's very happy that Sekka is good. So
you got the full art Shamu Shamas, the ultimates.
And I think he does assert that the Wasteland variant is the most consistent, and you know he got third, so makes sense to me. I'm willing to believe him. So
got his invite 2 years in a row now that he has his invite, right?
That's right. He was there last year as well.
Top 2, something's never changed. It is still Vanguard, and it is Overlord. Nothing, just the one Goku in here in the second place list, together with the powers converged. That was Louis.
One Goku pretty standard now,
And then Nyat Nguyen. Am I pronouncing this correctly?
I don't know.
In first with Dragonic Executioner. Did Chicago to draw 2, Rush 5/5 as a 4-drop. It's good stats. Plays a Bari as well. That's kind of cool. As a little defensive option. A bit more of a well-rounded. Also playing the Yaksha. Very teched out, actually, when you look at it.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. The Yaksha is super good in the Wasteland matchup. Yeah. So very strong. Yeah.
I like it. Very meta-aware. So that was the most recent BCS. But of course, if you are looking to participate yourself, you can check out the schedule of the BCS. I'm like, how many times am I going to ask for cookies, bro? But just this month, in terms of NA, there's nothing left for December outside of Pasadena, which might have already happened by the time this goes up. It does have an Evolve event on day 1. But January is looking packed for the US. You got Canada, Argentina, Puerto Rico, and Duluth in the US itself. So all of NA gets events, which is very nice. And then February, you got the Toronto BCS, San Jose, not in California, but in Costa Rica, and Philadelphia to close it out at the end of March. And then Europe, we have this month, there is Italy in Malpensa, but it is only Vanguard in there, so no other formats. And then January is going to have a couple events with Barcelona, which will have Evolve, together with Mouveau in France. This is a classic venue that I've been to a couple times as well. It's usually in a gymnasium. Very, very nice venue, very spacious. Good vibes. So this will have Evolve on day 1 as well. And then Bochum in Germany. This is a famous venue from, or this city, I guess, is famous from other card games. So this will have Evolve on day 2 as a... Oh, this is a side event.
I think they mixed up the side events and the main events in this.
Yeah,
one.
Why is day 2 Weishwartz free fight? Okay, come on.
Yeah,
whoever is proofreading this,
these two are flipped. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And then Greece. Oh, BCS Greece in the start of March. That should be a nice time to go to Greece because it's not too hot yet, so you can enjoy your holidays.
I've only ever been to Italy and the UK in terms of Europe, so
yeah,
still a lot on my bucket list to do.
And you got Manchester BCS at the end of March as well. So this is also going to be another last qualifier for Shadowverse as well. And then Asia Oceania, of course. You are going to the Kuala Lumpur one in a couple days.
My flight's in 2 days. So I'm landing on day 1. So I'm not going to be there for the whole of day 1, but I'm definitely going to, chat to people who scrubbed out, I guess.
Just hang out, right? That's always part
And then
of the
day
fun.
2, I will be competing in Shadowverse Evolve myself. I'm very excited for it.
Nice.
Oh, and also, the Glory Finder free fight, the participation prize is a promo Primal Giant, so I actually do have to play it. So I'm packing my Glory Finder deck as well.
There you go.
So that's pretty good.
So that's KL. Then a month later, mid-January, we have Manila. So that'll also have Evolve on day 2 as well. Singapore at the end of January, as always, in good old Suntech. Will be just a 1-day event running everything. Wow, I thought it was 2 days, but it was just 1 day. Interesting. Literally got everything all in 1 day. But I guess, Suntech's huge, so makes sense. And then Melbourne happening end of Feb, start of March. Then we have Sydney, literally a month later after that. So it's kind of sad. If you live in Australia, you don't have a reason to play, you don't have any Bushiroad official, big events until March, which is a bit of a question mark. I do feel like we should, spread these out a little bit more so that people have a reason to buy products.
And then again in Jakarta, I am going to be playing in this one as well, obviously, because it's literally
this is the day after New World Genesis. You can play Burn Knight.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do.
Good.
That's what I'm planning to do.
Very nice. All right, well, there you have it. That is all the regionals. As always, you can check out the BCS website for all the events. But, Igni, we've been talking about our results a lot, almost like it was our main topic, but the Showdown decks, bro.
Yeah, this is the important thing. And the reason why I made this the main topic, Chris, is because I think it's really important to emphasize to people who are, maybe interested in Evolve, but they don't know how to start, or, the accelerated release was a little heavy on their wallet. Like, how do we get into the game? So I really wanted to make this the main topic to emphasize just how important these Showdown decks are, Chris. So, like you said, in Japan, there's the equivalent EX decks, which are a little different. They're like $10 compared, or they're 990 yen compared to the Showdown decks, which are about $20. But the Showdown decks in English are quite different, and I believe they are honestly more value in a lot of ways. If you take a look at the lists here, and they do give the full list for each of them.
We can do a side-by-side comparison here. So you see the forest list, Igni? Break it down.
Yeah, so the forest list is pretty valuable. I think this one is probably one of the ones that are the most playable out of box. It's just good fairy tempo stuff. You get the Cynthia. Oh, you can see as well the ratios too. They are not shying away from just giving you full playsets, almost full playsets of legendaries, right? You got Cynthia the Queen's Blade, which is really powerful for tempo forest, letting you just buff your entire board up, right? The Arya Miasma Fairy, which is really new at the current time of recording.
3 copies of the pre-evolved, 2 of the evolved. You only need 1 of the evolved anyway.
Yep, you got the Spinaria Wavering Will as well, Amataz at 3, and very important, just core cards as well for the Forest Crafts, staples like Sukuna, Brave and Small, which is played in everything forever, basically. So you get her. And then, out of the box, it's very, very playable, just playing a tempo forest deck. And it's a similar story in Japan, right?
Yep. The only difference, I guess, is that, these come out before set 16 in English, whereas this
or around the same time. Yeah. It comes
Japan,
out
so
7 days before the set 16 in English. So
they don't include the set 16 cards that are in the Japanese one, but
it's also honestly, an easy upgrade, right? You can just slot in the new Arya from set 16 into this, so the week later. So that's also a pretty cool thing. The sword one.
Oh my god,
is huge.
This is just a full wasteland deck.
Yeah, it's almost a full wasteland deck. I think the only thing it's missing is Celia, which is a really valuable card from set 9. So it is the first thing that you would upgrade is just put Celia in this. But other than that,
reprint in the summer set, but it's only the base form, right?
Only the base, not the evolve. So the evolve for Celia is actually quite tough to get. But in any case, you get the 3 Realmia, both the base and the evolve. You get 3 knots.
This is huge.
You get.
I just want to say
massive.
The Japanese version of this deck only gave you 1 knot. You have to buy 3 starters to get the playset.
Yeah, this also gives you Bunny and Baron at a 3 of as well. And we talked about how good that card is, right? Yeah, insane. Leod, which is a really great gold as well. It's good for a long time. Radical Gunslinger, Tyrant's Order. I think if you were going to upgrade this and we just take out the Prudent General, but even then, Prudent General is played at a 1 or 2 of it in some lists. But yeah, you could just sub in a Celia for the Prudent General in this if you'd like. In general, just a really solid deck out of box once again that you can just play pretty much immediately. So yeah, I really want to emphasize these are just if you were looking to get into Evolve and you don't know how, March is the time.
March is the time, 100%. Yeah. March to your locals.
Runecraft, nice. Runecraft is very different from Japan one, I believe.
Yeah,
because in Japan,
so just to show you the Japanese one first, for example, this is Mage Rune. but this is Earthright Rune.
Yes. So Earthright Rune, we just covered it during the event section as well. It got quite a few results right before the combined set that just came out, but it's still very much playable. It's a tier 2 deck right now, I believe. I played versus it in locals, and it is still a little scary, so do be warned. You do get 3 Sweet Tooth Medusas and 2 Evolved Sweet Tooth Medusas, which is pretty big, as well as 3 Caridwins and Fausts. Like, they are like giving you a full playset of all the legendaries you need, which is pretty incredible, genuinely.
For $20, like, we have to emphasize, most of these decks are like over $100 worth of value.
Yeah. You also get the Artistic Arcanist, which, you know, whoever built these lists is meta savvy. They know that people are playing Arcanist right now. So there you go.
They know ball.
Yeah. And the 3 Rileys, which is the most important gold in the deck as well. So
another thing I really like is that they do come with a Super Evolution point, because, you know, that is going to be the main like mechanic for the rest of the year. So they do make sure you are fully equipped with having an SCP. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. Too. This is even before Super Evolution exists, but they're giving you the point just so that you're prepared for when a week later when the set comes out, which is pretty amazing. I wonder if so in Japan we got Super Evolution with the Dragon and Sword starters, and we could use Super Evolution before the set came out for like a week or 2 as well.
You think maybe they'll make it legal?
Have to check. Cool. I think we can ask and then share in the comments or something.
Yeah, sure. This one is an interesting one. So I think out of box, this deck is not like super meta, but it's very, very easy to upgrade, because this is essentially 7-cost dragon, but just missing the Burnites. So you pick this up, and then the week later you pick up your Burnites, and then you're good to go, essentially.
So the Japanese one was also, the Japanese one was a completely different thing.
Yes, it came out with the Worlds Beyond set, I believe.
It came out with Worlds Beyond. So it was this starter deck that we talked about last episode, I think. I don't know if these even show the card. Oh, they do, but it's only in this form. So this is like, this was the Forte starter, and this Forte is in set 16. The only thing is that this has Zahar, and this is exclusive to the starter deck, and the English one does not have Zahar. So I'm assuming, we don't know yet, but I'm assuming that Zahar will be put into set 16 as a silver, because he's a silver in the deck. So I'm assuming there'll just be a silver in set 16, and maybe we'll replace something else.
Yeah, that is the assumption, right? But basically, yeah, like you said, pick up Zahar, pick up Burnite, and then you're really good to go. Like, this deck is very, very strong if you just pick up those 2 pieces. So, yeah, very cool. And you do also get 3 Filenes in this. Just it's a good staple card to have. So there you go.
The Jorva's going to be good. The Urn's going to be used. Like we looked at in my part. Some of the 7-cost dragon lists, and you can see a lot of these cards are going to be in there. So
the only one you'd basically just take out Frostbite Dragon, right, and put in Burnite, and then you're good to go, essentially.
Yeah. So very easy to upgrade. And then Abyss, the Abyss one's very good.
This one is crazy. So it's essentially a fully built Departed list. I think it's similar in Japan, in the Japan EX set as well, right?
The Japanese EX set is a Departed list. It does have the Cerberuses, because it came out well after 16, and it also has the Rulinai, which I think this doesn't have the Rulinai, because it has the Milteo instead.
But this one does give you Milteo, which is a very strong card, and then also Aishelendrig, which is good forever, and Ilginu, which is very important.
Very appreciated. This was pretty hard to get.
Yeah, that's a huge gold as well. 3 Great Pick Corpses, 3 Kageros, which, by the way, just came out in English just now. So getting 3 of them right away as a reprint in this. 3 Detrites, which you need for the Aishelendrig package as well. This one does include Ektar, which not every list does, but it is an interesting inclusion, and it's just nice to have. And it's a good gold. So I think the only thing that you would probably change for this one is you would probably put in a Zelgenia, which, there's another deck that can help you with that. So.
Yeah, speaking of which, if you buy the Haven deck, you get 3 copies of Zelgenia. And I made a tweet when this was revealed. Like, this is, I think they're still like $30-40 a pop, right?
Wow, they are. And you get 3 Zelgs and 1 Advance, which is, I think, on its own already like $100 to $110 worth of value just from those 4 cards. And you get this for $20, which is absurd. So honestly, if it sounds like we're glazing these Showdown decks, it's because we are, because they're legitimately good value. So
the lists are pretty similar between Japan and English. It doesn't have the Marwyn and the Lapis and the Rodeo, but the whole point of the deck is the Alexiel, and then just all the other amulets you play around it. It's not, I guess, if they were to print the most meta Haven deck, it would have been 2 cost. But I guess they went instead with what is being actually supported in set 16. So that I think the point of these is like you release these decks and then people can upgrade them in set 16. So, you know, that's the whole point of the set 16 cards is it's like Lapis and Rodeo is all like amulet stuff. And then, you know, Cerberus supports this deck, and then Burnite supports the Dragon deck, and then Earthright's a bit of an interesting one because the set 16 rune stuff was academic. So this could have been the chance to release the freaking academic starter deck in English, which would have been pretty good timing. But it's like, it's Earthright. Oh, it's Earthright. That's why. It's for Lilanthem.
You do get Lilanthem and Edelweiss, I guess, right?
Yeah, and Edelweiss too. So I guess they're probably split between doing academic or Earthright. So I guess they decided to go with Lilanthem support, which is nice. I mean, I think Rune Academic was the better deck between these two in Japan. So we'll see how it. But I mean, the meta can be so different in English that I wouldn't be surprised. And then Sword as well. Wasteland, as we saw in the Osaka event, the top 64, there was still some Wastelands in there. So even after like 2 sets later, this will still be a meta deck in English, I think. So, and same for Forest. Forest, oh my god, this deck is literally gonna last you forever. It's by far, I think the best. I think is the Forest one.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think best out of box is for sure the Forest one. But all the other ones give you really important cards, and they're also really easy to upgrade. So I don't think you can go wrong.
No,
I think I would pick up the Haven for the Zelgenia, and then whatever other class you like. That's this
one is like, regardless of what you play, buy the Haven one just for Zelgenia. You will not regret it. And just don't forget to pre-order. It also comes with a Worlds Beyond gift code, so don't forget about that too.
Oh wait, what? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
I think that's the one for the icons. That's the icons.
Yeah. That's right.
So
that's
don't forget. Cool. Don't forget to pre-order. There's even a special set. We talked about it earlier, but they are doing the. Is it not on the thing? I think it was on the slides earlier, but
it was. Yeah, you get a set that has a playmat with the back flipping Dreitzen on it. You get 12 promo packs and 7 promo cards.
Maybe it's in others. Let's check if it's in others. No, this is the playmats. We even had a playmat.
Okay. I have it all in here, baby. It was locked in.
Strange. Well, there you have it. So, an exciting time. There's still Umamusume coming up this month, so look forward to that. But just looking at March already is like a very exciting time, and I think a lot of like the meta for the BCS qualifiers will be fun. Like the Uma deck will be good for a very long time. Like a lot of decks from this combined set will also be insanely strong. Galmu will become a true pachinko lottery deck. So you get to go through the ups and downs of the slot machine together with your opponent.
I'm gonna crash out, man.
Yeah,
if you know, you know. You can go ahead and read Galmu's effect if you don't know. You'll understand.
We'll go over to the next episode, probably right before the release of either right before or right after the release of
I guess
and Trial Lumens.
Yeah, the final thing I kind of want to bring up is that I think a lot of these metas will be different because of the early Fracture ban.
Yes.
Like because of Umamusume coming out soon, they have a lot of late game cards that are really powerful that didn't get a chance to shine because of Fracture previously. But now you can play, like for example, you can play the new El Condor Pasa that summons Champion's Passion, and there's not a great way to clear that now because Fracture is limited to 1. So that's just another deck that gets to shine a little bit in a way that it didn't get to shine in JP format, which I think is really cool.
Trying to find where Fracture, at what timing it got banned or got restricted to 1 in Japan, because
I think it was a while after, right?
Or it was quite a while after. I think it was really.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my god, March 27th, active on April. So this is, dude. Oh my god, this is what's hold on. If it's active in April, then this went into effect after the release of the Omen set. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I was so tilted from this card that I was just like chilling basically for these sets because I was like, I don't want to play against Fracture.
Yeah, and for us, we get to enjoy like this meta that. In a way,
Japan
JP
never existed in the game, right?
Yeah. So it's very, very cool. So it's a really exciting time for English Evolve. And again, if you are, still a little apprehensive because of the accelerated release schedule or what have you, calendar March 20th. That's the time to get
pre-order at your locals. It's 4 months in
Right.
advance. If you put in your orders now, it should make sure that you get what you order for. There is a cutoff date with all card games that if you don't order by a certain date, then it just depends on how much your locals ordered, right? So
Yep.
make sure you put in your pre-orders at the very least for the Showdown decks, because they are insane. They're too good. They're genuinely too good. You can literally start whole local communities for Evolve just by using these decks. It's the easiest thing to go like, oh, you want to start Evolve? Just buy this. So
And
that's the
I
other very
hope
big
it
part of
does
it.
happen. I hope it does happen because I genuinely love this game, and good starter product like that is exactly what we needed. So there you go.
Yep.
All right. I think that's going to be it for the episode. But before we end, we got the comment corner on last episode. Kirby says, I used to be a huge fan of OG Shadowverse way back about 7 years ago. Fell in out of love with the game several times, and ultimately, after I graduated high school and became an adult, I didn't have the time to commit as much to it. Now I'm in a better position, was able to play Worlds Beyond on day one and commit to it when I heard about it. Now I'm learning there's a physical Shadowverse TCG 2. This is so hype. But, depending on, where the locals is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Igni, Different Fight, and all the other content creators, casters, and so on, helping to keep the light on this game. The podcast was dope to listen to, despite being so foreign to Evolve. What a nice comment.
What a nice comment, yeah.
What a genuinely pleasant comment. Sorry we didn't record for 4 months.
Yeah. We will do better. We'll be back in January, I think, is the promise we're trying to make here. To
That's
talk
our New
about.
Year's resolution.
It just feels like we had to gloss over so much stuff, especially on the on the JP side. I guess for English it's okay because we glossed over like the Vanguard meta. So it's like in the Japanese side if we glossed over the fractured meta.
Yeah.
So,
it's okay. If we were going to take a break, that was the time to do it. But we'll hopefully be able to come back with a new episode next month in January, because it is genuinely a pretty cool time to be involved with this game. And I'm excited about it. So, yeah. Heck yeah. And also, before we go, wish me luck at BCS and at Grand Showdown. I need your energy. So.
All the best. Wish him luck in the comments. And of course, also, it's only the beginning, the early stages of December, but happy holidays. Enjoy the festive period. I love Christmas. I'm a huge Christmas enjoyer. So I hope everyone enjoys the holidays, whether you celebrate or don't. And just enjoy looking back on the year of Shadowverse Evolve, and looking forward to all the cool things coming next year, because it looks like there will be a lot of cool stuff, especially with Worlds Beyond's popularity definitely helping to buff the numbers for Evolve as well, and everything Shadowverse related.
Yeah, absolutely. So guys, thank you for listening. If you haven't yet, check out the Japanese side of this episode on KRIS'S channel, where we talk about the Japanese edition. Otherwise, thank you for listening once again. See you next time. Peace.
Bye.